Using the Soils tab within WetCollect. To begin entering soils information within WetCollect, simply click on the soils icon at the top of the page. The Soils tab has 5 pages. The first page deals with creating soil layer information. The second page deals with additional information regarding the profile. The third page deals with hydric soil indicators. The fourth page deals with indicators for problematic hydric soils. And the fifth page deals with the overall summary information regarding the soil profile. Moving back to the first page, we will begin entering in soil layer information. Here we will establish a matrix. For this matrix we have a hue of 10YR and a value in the chroma of 2.5:1. The in-depth for this layer will be 6 inches and the matrix will be 90%. We then believe that we have redox features. The redox feature will be a concentration of a 3,6. The type will be, as I mentioned, a concentration, and the location will be in the matrix. Each of these drop-down lists is derived directly from the Corps of Engineers manual. Since we have 90% matrix above and no other redox concentrations or depletions, we will establish the matrix as 90% and the redox feature as 10%. We will then enter in the soil texture. Here we have a soil texture derived from the USDA NRCS texture triangle. Once we are done entering in this layer information, we will add the layer and be ready to create a new layer. Here we will establish the second layer. We'll establish the color category, or the hue, as a 10Y, and the value in the chroma as a 4:2. The in-depth will now be 9. Here we have a matrix of 100% of that color. And we will then add the texture to the layer. Once we are complete with this layer, once again we will simply hit the Add Layer button. We will then move on to tab 2 of 5. Tab 2 of 5 gives you the ability to add remarks or add restrictive layers if applicable. On page 3 of 5, we begin entering in hydric soil indicator information. Here, we will enter in the fact that we have 2 centimeters of muck. We will then move on to the next page, indicators for problematic hydric soils. Since we feel none are here, we will then move on to page 5 of 5. Here we have the ability to edit soils layer. Here's our soil layer information. We have the matrix color established, the redox concentrations established, and the texture established. For example, if we feel we need to delete a layer, we can select that layer. We can come over here and hit Options and then hit Delete Soil Layer. That will remove that layer from the profile. We also have the ability to edit the layer in the same fashion. Moving to the overall summary tab, since a hydric soil indicator was selected, we now have indicated a hydric soil present. The hydric soil is present because 2 centimeters of muck, A10, was chosen on tab 3 of 5. This information is also indicated on the overall summary page. Here, it is established that we have a data point within a wetland. These are the general ins and outs of using the hydric soils, or the soils tab.